the same or is more in this generation than before?
You have to think, teenage pregnancy in and of itself wasn't necessarily a crisis because you might have been married as a teenager. A few generations ago. But yeah, definitely. No, we definitely have issues in terms of commitment, whether it be marriage, whether it be jobs. But again, it's like we are more strategic. We're going to sit and we're going to ruminate and figure out, is this good for me? Is this going to be good? And we have probably analysis paralysis. So, every sort of hypercorrection has a problem. Because when you hypercorrect, you overfix a problem, which means you create a new problem.
Right, because how I'm looking at it, Gabrielle, how I'm looking at it is that, at the table today, we are, a platform of young professionals. Now, if we want to really get real with ourselves, the average youth is not going to think about, let me plan my life out, before I engage in sexual activity. Let me just think about it. That's not happening. These guys, I just want to be real with everybody because I want you to understand the level of responsibility we force ourselves into sometimes by engaging in sexual activity. I am happy to say on air that I have never committed sexual, activities before in my life. I'm happy to say that as a young man of God. People, they look at my my imperfect side, and Ashton is laughing. Man, I have been so proud. I have been so proud of myself, honestly. And as Gabrielle said, we tend to think things through, but I see that from a perspective of young professionals. But we have a lot of people out there on the streets who have been raped, who don't have fathers in the homes, and they don't have that guidance. So they don't think about how I'm going to make the best decision for my future, but they think about, how am I going to take my mind off of this? And at work you have people talking about what they do to women and stuff, and it hurts my heart to see some ladies go down so low to do certain things, because I really care for women, I care for young men, and I believe that, we are the next generation. We have to get it together. And I don't want to just talk about the good things about millennials. We have to talk about the problems that we have. The pros and the cons.
The truth is that, I did some surface level research about millennials, and one of the things is we're probably going to be one of the least religious generations that have ever existed.
Right.
And part of that is, I say, we have a problem of excess. When you're going through and when you're struggling, when you don't have, you need that hope. You need that conviction that everything's going to be okay. And for a lot of people, they find that in their faith. Well, even though a lot of people wouldn't say that we're doing the best or that Bahamas is the wealthiest country in the world, the reality is that a lot of millennials are doing better than their parents ever imagined. And so, unfortunately, when we find ourselves in a comfortable space, that passion and that desperation for that faith, it wanes. Another thing is a lot of people have lived to see their friends, their family members themselves be abused by people who are supposed to be moral authorities. You had politicians taking advantage of people. You had pastors taking advantage of people. And those are things that millennials have internalized. And